Every positive reinforcement trainer who's ever existed is cringing right now. And the reason is because excitement is ruining your dog. Excitement ruins your dog, you guys. Excitement is not a natural emotion to persist in nature. Animals like tranquility. The forest is tranquility. Any feelings of excitement with any animal in nature, they contain it. They have a calm poise to them, okay? So here is actually why understanding the language of dogs, understanding calming signals, understanding how having emotional intelligence, realizing that all of your dog's behaviors are driven from emotions. Your dog acts their feelings out. Spoiler alert, people act their feelings out. That's why becoming a peaceful alpha, learning how to use this language of dogs on your dog to decode their signals and to send signals, it can't be faked. It requires a level of self-wisdom, self-embodiment. Okay, let's get out of that lane and get back into excitement and why it's stupid. Okay. Excitement is the most powerful positive reinforcer there is. When you come home from a long day at work and you're excited to see your dog and you don't bottle it in, what you're doing is you're reinforcing to your dog to feel that itself, to ripple that excitement back at you and to feel that and to get addicted to that every time you come home. Without realizing that there's a territory awareness thing going on, without realizing that an alpha never comes into a territory, a real leader never comes into a territory and announces themselves that way, it's full of insecurity. It wouldn't be respected. They come in silently. They observe. They scan the environment themselves. They collect their own information. This is what your dog is secretly looking for you to signal, okay? Why, though, are we addicted to excitement? Well, the reason is because it's serving our needs. It's serving our ego. Feels good when our dog is happy to see us, doesn't it? Guess what, though? When your dog is feeling too much excitement, they have to act it out. And the way that they act it out, it's always the same. They move forward and they move up and they do it fast. In other words, they run, they jump, they scratch, and then it comes out their mouth. They whine. They get really like, and then as soon as they start doing it, we don't like it. So we create it. They act the behavior out. We don't like it. Isn't that frustrating for your dog? Can you see how that's ego? Cool. You can see that you're already 80% ahead of the problem. The interesting thing, though, the reflection piece here, though, is can you start to notice that you did train your dog to behave in a way where they would want to run, jump, scratch, and do something when you're excited? Can you realize that? Can you catch yourself doing it? You catch yourself doing that maybe when you need a little upliftment. Wouldn't it be better just to sit with that feeling, let it go out, than to train your dog to be annoying? Okay. Here's when excitement is right to use, is good to use. Anytime the dog makes a great decision, for example, decides to be brave instead of anxious, you'll know because as you get into this course, you'll start to study their signals, you'll start to study their actions. Being brave is kind of leaning into something calmly instead of barking at it and running away, for example, okay? So when you start to see shifts in your dog's behaviors based on new decisions they're making, reinforce that. Be excited. Be loving. I challenge you to do it from a place of calm poise, like my vibe is right now. Nature wants that, and nature respects that. It's mature. Okay. Let me just see if I wanted to cover anything else. Yes. We're going to wrap this whole segment up with calming signals. Coming back to calming signals. Coming back to your dog is super excited. They're running at you. They're jumping. They're scratching. Well, here's 5 calming signals that you can do right now that will calm it down. Number 1, stand still. Number 2, be silent. Number 3, blink at them. Number 4, yawn at them. Number 5, give them your back. Okay, you see how these don't really seem like they're anything, but they're actions to your dog that, to them, scientifically, create the emotions of calm, create the emotions of tranquility. All right, that's today's wrap up. How excitement is dumb to be around your dog, and how we've basically trained them to act out those feelings in simple times like when we come home. So homework, after you watch this video, post a 15-second clip of your dog being excited. Let's decode that as a community. Let's see what your dog is reflecting back to you.